Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we have another special little fun theme team Super Battle Road run for you guys. As you can probably see, I mean, you'll have seen it from the title already, let's be fair, but this is an all-TEQ Wicked Bloodline team versus the Super AGL stage of Super Battle Road. Shout out to our boy Mystic Shadow. You guys probably know the name, you've seen it in the chat. He is the head Discord mod in my Discord. He sent me this screenshot earlier today. That's just a fun little thing that he did, and obviously I thought, you know what, I like that, so let's do it. So, you know, we're gonna get it on video. The team is actually really good, like, looking at it. There's one or two units maybe that a little bit iffy. I mean, there's definitely one for sure, but you got to think about, like, we got Tech Transforming Frieza, who obviously is incredibly good. As I say that, coming in clutch with the additional super attack there. So we've already killed Krillin and Yamcha. So we've got Golden Cooler. We got the normal Tech Final Form Cooler. He's very underrated. Like, he's not as good as the physical one by any means, but he is still pretty good. He does have a chance to stun with his super attack as well, so I'm going to switch targets and then I'll go back to TN for this Metal Cooler. So the Metal Cooler here is definitely the weak link. Mine, I haven't really put any orbs into him. I obviously farmed him up to SA10, opened all of his paths. I've only really given him his free level 5 crit, so he'll be the weak link on the team. But out of all the Metal Coolers, of course, as you know, they do get a large attack and defense boost per Wicked Bloodline unit on the team, so he'll have reasonable stats. But they each have their own unique ability, and so his one is that he reduces the attacked enemy's attack by 20% for 2 turns. So obviously that is actually going to come in super useful. We saw there in that final slot, with no item active, he took 30k. That was thanks to the reducing damage, otherwise it definitely would have been a lot more than that. So we'll get Transforming Frieza to finish off Chaozu. And then we've got, of course, the Angel Final Form Frieza here from the old school Otherworld Kaioken and Pycon banner. He also has a chance to stun. He's an underrated unit. Unfortunately for him, he is only a normal UR at level 100. He really needs an awakening, same with the Angel Cell from that banner, but it's been such a long time now, I don't think that we are likely to ever see that. But he's still pretty good. He's obviously an old unit, so for me he's Rainbow. He has a farmable super attack, so he's a very useful unit on the team, and like I say, he does have that chance to stun as well, so he is going to be very, very useful for us. Golden Frieza, of course, the ultimate tank, especially now that his EZA finally arrived. I think I'll probably float the Final Form Cooler, just because he's not quite as good. I mean, you can see here, look at that defense. Let me double check what he actually does. I used to use him a lot back in the day when I didn't have the physical one. So he has a rare chance to, yeah, see, he doesn't get any defense from his passive. And this, you can tell how old this unit is, especially for me, as I didn't even give him level 3 dodge. So very, very early in my days of Dokkaning to not give units level 3 dodge. So let's just focus on getting rid of Videl, I guess, and then we can target Gohan with Cooler just in case we do get the stun. I feel like this is a stage that we might, if we got lucky, be able to no items this all the way through, but I also don't want to take a lot of risks. When I set up the video, there's not a huge amount of Transforming Frieza friends, so we do want to just one and done this bad boy. Shout out to the homie Goresh, who has his Rainbow Golden Cooler set as a leader. I did for a moment contemplate bringing him, but his leader skill is 20% lower than the Transforming Frieza. Of course, you could also use the Golden Frieza now that he's got his EZA. He has a 120 leader skill as well. But honestly, I thought bringing a second Golden Frieza would just be complete overkill, because obviously if we had a Golden Frieza on both rotations, we would just literally be taking no damage the entire time, and I felt like that was maybe a little bit unfair. I mean, obviously we are gonna, we want to win, and I'm fairly confident that we are gonna win. But yeah, if we had a golden freezer on both rotations, it would just be utterly ridiculous. In fact, maybe we could even no items it if I'd done that. So maybe I should have, but I thought it'd be a bit more interesting this way. Obviously, I don't even really have set rotations in mind. We're just kind of going with the flow. But keeping a transforming freezer on both rotations does seem to make a lot of sense, especially because he gets more powerful each turn, so we do want that to happen as quickly as possible. Plus, he does heal at the start of the turn as well, which on Super Battle Road is something that is incredibly important. So that's going to work out very nicely for us. Golden Cooler, of course, is a support unit as well, technically. And of course he's not on a Dragon Ball Heroes team at the moment, so he isn't getting the full boost from his passive, but he's still going to perform very respectfully. I mean, you kind of seen so far, he has definitely been no slouch, both in the damage and tanking department. We don't have a defensive item active anymore, but only Gohan is left, and we are on full HP, so we don't really need to worry about that. It's really just like the first turn I wanted to use that damage reduction item, because especially I didn't actually check to see on the map who it is, but for the third or fourth fight, if we're going into a fight against like 4 or 5 enemies, we definitely want a little bit of damage reduction. I guess technically it's only the last fight, because the extreme teams in the old school stages of Super Battle Road, the second and third fight are always against 2 people, so... But there you go, we get that heal come through again. Ideally, I don't want to get the Dokkan attack, but I feel like with the rate that the bar is increasing, we might not be able to finish the third fight without getting it. Because ideally, we would want to go into the final fight and just blow everybody away with a Dokkan attack. Even if we got it early in the third fight, that wouldn't be terrible, but we definitely don't want to get to a point where the third fight is almost over and then we get the Dokkan attack. So I think going into this next fight here, we probably are going to have to prioritize not picking up same type orbs, but I think we should be okay. So let's see. Okay, we're definitely going to put Golden Cooler first. Does he have more defense than Transforming Frieza? Yeah, he does on this turn. I guess once Transforming Frieza starts transforming, he's probably going to be higher up, but we'll focus fire on Trunks, since he's the one attacking at the back. Can we survive double super attacks this turn? We probably can. I think we can. We're going to go for it. Worst case scenario is Metal Cooler. Well, of course they're going to start off with a super. As long as this doesn't do like 150,000. Yeah, okay, we're all good. Although, of course, Metal Cooler getting super attacked would be really bad. But we should be good here. Transforming Frieza will tank Trunks' attack reasonably well. And then Metal Cooler is at least going to lower Trunks' attack. So I guess we could still die if Trunks decides to super attack Metal Cooler. But hopefully that isn't going to happen. There we go. So we survive. We live another day. So I guess we will go ahead and use an item here. In fact, because I want to try and get this fight done before... Oh, no, I didn't bring a Future Bulma. I don't know why I thought I did. I guess we'll just rock a Princess Snake. I've been farming them with my spare stamina from the Saiyan race event that's on at the moment. So I can spare a few of them. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully this will connect the orange orbs. It did not. So no super attack for Angel Frieza. Maybe we'll get an additional. He is Rainbow after all. Obviously Golden Frieza not going to take any damage. So of course in this turn nobody wants to super attack straight away in the first slot. But what do you expect from Super Battle Road, I guess. Additional supers would be really nice here from some of our big hitters. Crit we definitely take, and an additional super. There you go, come through. This is actually Shadow's Transforming Frieza as well, so good stuff. And we're down to just Vegeta. We do have a fair amount left in the Dokkan gauge, so I think we should be okay here. Yeah, see, once he gets even one transformation, Frieza does have higher defense. Oh, no super unless we pick up a tech orb though. I think we'll be okay, because these aren't going to give us a huge amount. We are getting super close, in fact. In fact, we might not be able to avoid the Dokkan attack next turn, which is not ideal. But then again, at the same time, considering how like fairly easy the run has been so far, getting the Dokkan attack to essentially be like a waste isn't the worst thing, I suppose, because it's not like we're going to be relying on the Dokkan attack to actually complete the event. So I think we should be okay. This tech cooler not getting any stuns, so I guess we'll go ahead and do this. So we'll give you those, give you those. Yeah, okay, so we couldn't avoid it, so I might as well just give you those. So, not ideally what we wanted, but if nothing else, at least we should finish off Vegeta here and go into the final fight with full HP. So, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. It would have been nice to go into the final fight with the Dokkan attack and just immediately annihilate everybody. But, we are going to be fine here. So, Golden Frieza, 1.3 million attack stat. Vegeta's got under half HP. We hit all the nodes on the Dokkan attack, so I would be very surprised if this doesn't one-shot. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at that tiny sliver of health. Okay. So we did like 1.9 something. So he must have literally had like 2 million HP left. So Transforming Frieza has to come in and finish the job. And of course, now we are on maximum HP. So is this the 5-person fight? Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. So we are going to be using an item here. This would have been perfect as well for the Dokkan attack, because the 5-person fight, they obviously have slightly less health. So the Dokkan attack would almost certainly have annihilated absolutely everyone. So who's attacking at the back? Oh, it's all Vegeta and Goku. Okay. So let's target Vegeta because he'll have less HP than Goku. And then we'll target Goku for the stun with the Angel Frieza. And we'll leave all those tech orbs so we can get a bit of a heal up next turn. We got a Whis active as well, so I can't imagine we're going to take much damage. Super attack, of course. 63,000. We'll take that. So, Golden Cooler been consistently just under 1 million attack stat. Obviously not like anything crazy, but as we know from the video I did a little while back showing off him and Golden Frieza on a transformation boost team and then on the Wicked Bloodline team, under a higher leader skill he obviously does fairly well, but he does miss out on that 30% attack and defense from his passive, plus of course the guaranteed additional that has a chance to become a super. Those he gets from having Dragon Ball Heroes allies, which obviously is not possible on a Wicked Bloodline team as of yet. Who knows if they'll add any Heroes characters who are Frieza or Cooler based. I mean, I guess one day, considering what we've seen in the Heroes like anime, I would imagine maybe not the next time, but at some point when more Heroes characters come, I would say we're probably fairly likely to get Golden Metal Cooler, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, as of right now, not possible to get that Heroes passive active when you're on a Wicked Bloodline team. So he does serve as a good support unit. Ideally on a Wicked Bloodline team, he's probably going to be a 3rd slot floater because he is a support unit. But I just really like him, and I don't really want to put like the Final Form Cooler or the Angel Golden Frieza as a main rotation unit. So I'm quite happy to leave him there and let him do his thing. He's defending reasonably well. Tech Cooler coming in with the crit. Was it enough? Yes, it was. So we finished off the Kid Trunks. That is perfecto. Let's do this. I guess we do this now because of the higher defense. So, actually, yeah, let's take out Gohan. We'll try and take out Gohan, because I don't think Transforming Frieza could one-shot Goten, but we might be able to take out Gohan here, and then I'm going to get Metal Cooler to attack Goku so he can lower that attack and take a little bit less damage. There's the level 3 dodge from Transforming Frieza. Appreciate that. Saved us from a little cheeky 23k. We'll definitely take that. Gets a crit against Gohan, but I don't think Golden Cooler will be quite enough to finish it off here. He does infinitely stack attack, of course, so he is getting more powerful with each super. But without that guaranteed additional, the hidden potential hasn't been particularly generous to us. So we have, I don't think we've gotten a single additional super attack with Golden Cooler yet. So either way though, we're looking pretty good here. Golden Frieza is definitely going to finish off Gohan, and then we can probably quite easily finish off Goten. In fact, let's go for the stun on Goku again, why not? Just to add some serious overkill, because if we stun Goku, then it's probably GG next turn. So you go ahead and super attack Golden Frieza. We'll take 7,000 damage, thank you, that's fine. And then take out Gohan here. Additional? Took a little bit longer to load, so I thought maybe. But second form Frieza, ooh, big crit on Goten. Unfortunately, not enough to one-shot, but it's basically in the bag at this point. No stun from the Angel Frieza, but it's alright, we got Xenomorph Frieza on deck to finish off. In fact, let's go for, since Goten's attacking in the first slot anyway, let's get Frieza to do some big boy damage to Goku, because then between them the coolers at the end here should be enough to take out Goten. Maybe Golden Cooler can take him out by himself, and then Final Form Cooler here can do a nice little bit of extra damage, but do those crazy finger beams. Just shy of 1,000,000 damage. Yeah, Goku's on his last legs here. Golden Cooler up to 1,000,000 attack stat as well now, thanks to that constantly stacking attack. So he is more than enough to finish off Goten. He finally gets an additional, but it's only a normal attack. And in comes Cooler. Is this going to be enough? Yeah, there you go. Look at that. I've always liked that super attack animation. So yeah, we'll take that. Nice big crit. Drive that Goku into the ground, and there you go. So by no means the most crazy powerful team, but it just works really, really well. There's a lot of healing. Golden Frieza is obviously a defensive beast, and yeah, that was really not that difficult at all. So there you go. So that is the versus Super AGL stage of Super Battle Road, completed using a full Wicked Bloodline team. Yeah, what did you think, guys? Let me know. You know I love doing these theme team videos, so if you have any ideas for anything like that, let me know in the comments or tweet at me, join the Discord, all that stuff's in the description, and I will be more than happy to give it a go. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord, like I said, all that stuff down below in the description, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.